You want to make money? Because I got news for you. Everybody needs to make money. Everyone. But what I'm going to tell you is that if you don't go and start to getting out of your comfort zone in order for you to make money, the best way to make money, not the way I was brought up, but it's social media. You cannot be afraid of social media. There are so many ways of making money, so many ways of getting people to get to know you. And I'm not the only person. I'm not the first person. I'm not going to be the only person who's going to be talking to you about this. Because in all seriousness, this has been going on since the beginning of time. I'm going to move this over here because I think it'll be better for you to understand me and see me. But I'll be honest with you. There is nothing that you can't do in this world. And you really should not be able to just it's not back the way our parents were. You spend 20, 30 years in a company and you're going to get a gold watch, and damn tootin' there's never a gold watch. But nowadays, it is where you go and you spend 5 years in one place, and you go and you hand your resignation in and you go someplace else. And I got news for you. People in this country, they can fire you for anything. If you're wearing your hair the wrong way, if you're dressed the wrong way. But let me tell you something. Social media is the way to make money. If whatever your occupation is, I used to be a nurse. I'm a nurse for 36 years. I worked in ER and urgent care. I was a nurse case manager for 14 years, but I worked as a nurse for 34 years. I am going to tell you, ladies and gents, I didn't get anything when I left. Good luck, take care of yourself. That was it. This is Nurses Week. Nobody remembers you. I did 12-hour days. How many of you do 12 hours? How many guys, how many people do shift work? Okay? Shift work. That's hard. You work, 2 weeks you work during the day, and then 2 weeks you have to go at night. How many of you lost time from going to your kid's recital or going to a football or basketball game? How many times have you missed out on your family birthdays or weddings that you cannot go to? How many times have you had your PTO, paid time off? And nowadays they're changing them. When I retired a year and a half ago, they were taking half of our paid time off. Our paid time. That was one of the benefits that we had. Okay? And let me tell you something. Eventually, the healthcare system is going to crash because nobody is watching, and everything in this country is done backwards. But that is my whole point. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. As my husband used to say, does say, don't put all of your cannolis in one basket. You don't do that. You should not do that. You should always have a job on the side. You should have your own business on the side, because that is what is going to make or break you. No one's going to tell you where you can go if you can't have time off, where you're going to go on vacation. How many times have people been shot down by the jobs that you work for? I loved being a nurse. I miss being a nurse. But when it comes to administration, they're for themselves. And it doesn't really matter what industry you're in. What I write about, and I'm only going to be on for at least another 15 minutes because I have a book that I'm writing. I'm writing a book as to why it is so important to have a social media business. Why you should always cover yourself. Right now, everything that you do, your 401k, you know how many thousands of dollars I have lost on my 401k? Everything is in the stock market. Well, what happens if you control your own money? You don't have to put it in the stock market. You don't have to put it in the stock market. There's so many ways of doing it, but I didn't know that until I got into social media. There's so many things that I have learned. But you know what? I was one of you guys scrolling. I made mistakes. I scrolled, and I kept looking for people that I can kind of understand, that I could, I can relate to. But you know what? It comes a time that you need to stop scrolling, and you need to take that leap of faith. Okay? You just need to take that leap of faith. When you're a nurse, you have to go to school to be a nurse. You're in an industry that you have never done before, so you need to know the ins and outs. You can learn on YouTube. You can spend the hours and the days and have the weeks go by, have the months go by, because that's exactly what happened to me a year and a half later. And let me tell you something, I learned a lot. I am 70 years old, okay? 70. And I never thought that I would be able to make a video. I never thought that I would be in Amazon with 4 books. I never thought that I would be in Amazon with 4 children's books and coloring books. I never thought that I would be able to make t-shirts, and I would be able to make blankets, mugs. Fiverr. I've had 2 customers on Fiverr. Okay? 2 customers. And I made a video for both of them. Let me tell you, you can learn as much as you can. And you know who taught me? You know who gave me the confidence? DWA, Digital Wealth Academy. Digital Wealth Academy. I'm telling you, nothing, you have modules. They're constantly putting modules on. It is 400, I'm not going to lie to you, very transparent, okay? Because I want the truth. I want the truth. You tell me the truth, because that's just the way this girl is, okay? It is $497. The best $497 I ever spent. And I'll tell you why. Because my mentor told me, do not pay for the whole thing. Put it on installment plans. And I was going to pay for it, the whole thing. I was going to put it on my credit card, because I was already, that's it. I am going to do this. I am going to learn how to work on social media. I can stay home. I can make money at home. I can save as much as I can. I can go and see my grandchildren when I want to. And if I feel like going down to Florida and be a snowbird like a lot of people talk about, I've never done anything like that. Why can't I? Why can't you? You tell your children you can do anything you want. You can be anyone you want. But it's not good for you? Baloney. Let me tell you. DWA, Digital Wealth Academy. I spent $497. I put it on installments. I sold it just like you can do it. You go and you sell this business, okay? I went, I sold it. I got my $497 back. I went and I paid it off. I had to pay $18 interest for the month, and it was less than a month. Do you know how much DWA cost me? $18. Do you go to school for $18? Anybody teach you anything for $18? I know how to do books. I know how to do videos. I know how to do more things now than I've ever done before. And I never in a million years would have thought that I would be able to be on social media. You don't have to be in front of the camera. You do not have to be in the front of the camera. Go to my profile and go look at the 60, 70 videos that I have on there. And my face is not on there. But I talk about things that I know about. I know about medicine. What do you know about? What hobby do you have? What is it that people go to you and ask you for advice? What kind of a job is it that you have? What is it that you want to do? What do you do in your country? Because let me tell you something, okay? I do Digital Wealth Academy. 3 languages, okay? Spanish, English, and Portuguese. There are 5 different languages in DWA. Italian, German, Portuguese, Spanish, English. French, 6, excuse me. Do not tell me that you cannot do this job, because you can. And you know what? As we tell our children, the sky is the limit, it goes for us too. Just because you're older, just because you got gray hair, just because you retired, doesn't necessarily mean jack shit. Excuse my language, but that's just the way it is. If you're a mom over there and you just gave birth and you know you're counting the days that you have to go back to work and leave your child for someone else to take care of them, I got news for you. You get into this business. I will be your mentor. I will show you everything you need to know. There is a community that's on 24/7. It is in 6 different countries. Anyone can help you. And the fact of the matter is, you go and join under me. I will be your mentor. You will have my phone number. You will have my email address. Any problem you have, you contact me. I will be more than happy to help you. You know why? Because that's exactly the way this company is. And that's exactly what digital marketing is all about. We help each other. Because if I don't make money, if you don't make money, I'm not going to make any money. Okay? That's just the way it is. We help each other. Because if you want to write a book, have you ever thought of writing a book? Maybe you have thought of writing a book. Maybe you thought of doing coloring. Maybe whatever you can do. Do not put a period after that sentence. No. You can do whatever you want to do. It all depends on you. It all depends on what you want. There are people that will spend their time. How many hours do you spend on the phone going through, scrolling, watching people talk, watching people do what they do? Maybe you like to cook. I have a cookbook on dog food. Okay? I have German Shepherds. I have German Shepherds all my life. I have been making their foods for decades now. Okay? All of a sudden, it's like you make homemade food. I've been making it for years. For years. So believe me when I tell you, you can do exactly the same thing. What makes me better? Nothing. Nothing. You can do what I do. You can do more than I do. It all depends on what you want to do. Don't put a period at the end of the sentence, oh, I can't do this. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you say that you can't do this, do me a favor. Leave. Leave. Go find someone else. Leave. Because I want people that have the guts to make money. Why? Because if you help someone, they're going to help you. I help you, you help me. I don't know everything. I'm still learning. There are modules in DWA that's on 24/7. You want to do CapCut. You want to do ChatGPT. You want to do Canva. You want to do Instagram. You want to do Facebook. There's monetizing in so many things. What do you want? No one's going to do it for you. Is this easy? Well, nothing is easy in the beginning. I'm not going to lie to you. Nothing is going to be easy in the beginning. If you want someone to do this for you, well, you better shell out the bucks, okay? But you need to learn. It's your business. You need to learn. It's your money. You need to learn. But once you get it, super ass easy. Super easy. It all depends on what you want. Don't bother staying here and listening to me talk. Don't. Just go and understand Digital Wealth Academy. There's going to be a sale coming on 24 hours. It's going to be $100 off. Go into my profile, message me. I will give you the code. When I tell you that this is the way to go, this is the way to go. And let me tell you something. I've tried other programs. I refuse to take money off of anybody's table. There are many of them are absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And I'm pretty sure you're going to have a lot of people that's going to help you. But I will tell you, I bought 2 courses and I got ghosted. They took my $500 and after a month they were gone. Okay? After a month they were gone. Again, you need to learn. You want your business, you want to make money, you can learn. I'm not going anywhere. You see this face? Get used to this face because I am going to be on here and I'm going to be talking to every single one of you. It's up to you, my friends and my ladies and gentlemen. It is up to you. The person who's working 2 jobs, the man who's trying to take care of his family. He has 2 different jobs, 3 different jobs. He doesn't have time. I know a young man who just had a baby, his 5th, okay? But he sleeps 4 hours a day. 4 hours a day. And I keep telling him, you need to do this. You need to do this. But you know what? I stopped. Because until you go and you hit the ground and you find out that there is an easier way someplace else, that's when you'll go and you'll start thinking, man, I should have done that. I'm not going anywhere. Go into my profile, go into my Stan Store. I have 4 different free different videos that you can go and you can look at, and you could see exactly what Digital Wealth Academy is all about. There are 5 different languages, so you can't not say that it does not work. I'm telling you, you buy it, in about another week there's going to be a bonus, and that is going to be the last bonus in a long time. So when I tell you that you'll have my phone number, you will have my text, you will have my email, I will help you as long as you want. There are people that I've helped and I don't hear from them for months, and then all of a sudden, hi Annie, how are you? I have a question. Whatever. I'm here to help you, because that's exactly what digital marketing is all about. I help you because this is what you need. I'm fully transparent. But if you're not going to do anything, you know what? Thank you so much for spending the time listening to me. But truthfully, you need to go and stroll someplace else. If you're looking for someone who's going to have your back, I'm going to have your back. I'm not going to carry you. I am not going to be calling you every day. I will not, okay? You need to contact me. I have already been hacked, okay? So if someone goes and sends you a message, or someone sends you a text, that's not me. I can't. You will contact me and I will contact you. If you hear from me first, that's not me. So you know, because there's a lot of fishy people out there. You have yourself a good day. This Sunday is going to be Mother's Day. Every mom out there, God bless you. Take care of yourselves. I hope you have a wonderful day. But if you want to make money, now is the time to do it. Take care.